Opposite of addiction is connection. Scotland's connected, we're connected to Scotland, and the next big step here in Renfrewshire is building a connected and caring community.
The people in Renfrewshire sort of make Renfrewshire. Renfrewshire to me means a place where I go to work, where I live. It's a place where I have my community, I have my relatives, I have my support network.
People come to our door are there because they want to support each other. Very caring and nurturing, and it's a lovely quality.
I've got a warm place for the people in Renfrewshire. It's welcoming, there's a genuine community feel when I'm out and about, and through my recovery journey I've been able to re-engage with people and respect people from all different walks of life.
If you're living here, it's where your kids are going to grow up, it's where your roots are.
It's all happened in Renfrewshire. Got sober in Renfrewshire, studied to a degree in Renfrewshire, come back to work in Renfrewshire, and it's all through the recovery process and working with people in recovery.
I'm seeing changes in Renfrewshire when it comes to recovery and different communities coming together, services I tie in with, third sectors. Everybody seems to be coming together at the moment. We recently had the recovery walk in Renfrewshire that brought people out with Renfrewshire here to see what it is that's happening in Renfrewshire, not only in recovery but as a community and as a town.
It's become really big in Renfrewshire. We're starting to become really well known, and a lot of people are coming to us and turning to us for help and support. For me, I think recovery means stability and probably a little bit of routine. I think routine's important to keep your recovery. Coming back across different things in my life, like getting back into things I used to love and enjoy, hobbies and interests and stuff. That's like rediscovering all that was so important to me. Discovering compassion. First of all, you need to have compassion for yourself, I think, and then you eventually find that you need to have compassion for others, and it comes so naturally.
Recovery to me is a really deeply personal and unique experience and process for an individual, and enabling an individual to, I guess, make choices on their own with, I suppose, a worker or someone alongside them to empower them to create a meaningful and satisfying life.
Recovery means everything to me. Personal growth, the first thing, but also throughout my recovery journey it's been personal to rebuilding connections with friends, families and people that I'd lost touch with. So I've spent my recovery journey growing individually. However, the main part of recovery for me is about re-establishing links and being a better individual to those around me and the people that I care for.
I've been able to put my family back together. I've been able to concentrate on working in a profession. Went back to education, got a diploma in counselling, and moved forward from there into addiction services. Recovery is not a process that's going to be straightforward. We've got ups, we've got downs, we've got round corners, we've got our mountains, you name it, we do it. So when a person first walks in through the door, they've experienced their past and what services have been like in the past. They come in here and the first thing that happens, you can see it in their eyes. There's a wow, For the toilets all the way through to the kitchen, to everything that we provide through a programme is all designed to make people valued.
Kind of leave them with a sense of understanding of who they are and recognition that perhaps it's not about me and it's not my fault, and you can see them just leave them with their shoulders a little less heavier.
It's not just about coming in here to join a group or to get education or employability. It's about reintegration. It's about finding what fits for you, a person-centred approach, and tailoring it to the individual to help support them through the recovery journey.
We all have different journeys that we've come through. Everybody's quite welcoming and open. I mean, it's quite a huggy place when you get to the events. Not everybody's hugging you. It's quite a good feeling. In here, it's strengths. Like, what have we got? What can you do?
and we build, and then we say, what would you like to do? So what's holding you back? Why are you not doing that? And we say, we'll talk about it, we'll explore it. What about this? And giving options and time to reflect.
We have doctors, nurses, wonderful people who get us clean, they get us sober, and they put us on our journey. We then have other services that help us in that journey and recovery. But the missing link is the lived experience. People who know exactly what it's like to be in the circumstances of a client who's coming through the door. It's not the same journey, but it's the same feelings, it's the same emotions, it's the same struggles. And lived experience workers understand that and can help a person through that part of their journey.
Working in an environment where we have people with lived experience as part of the team, that is so essential to just really connect with someone that sometimes a peer supporter can actually do a lot more work than actually a professional, because they can connect with them at a really heartfelt level, and they've definitely walked the same path as an individual that's perhaps looking for a wee bit of support at this time.
In the recovery community, we say, we have taken from our community for so long. What can we put back into our communities? i.e., what can we put in there? We can advise people in addiction, we can advise people in recovery. So there's a lot to offer in recovery to the community, and that is our primary purpose. But see, when you come in, you'll be met with open arms. You'll be greeted with people who understand you. Get quite emotional like that. You know, you're no longer alone.